Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another video in the series of my short film. We are just a couple of weeks away now from production and I'm pretty excited for it now. Also, had to change the setting today. It's currently freezing in Melbourne, so I've had to move it into my living room because that's the only place where I've got heating. So I'm sorry if the lighting kind of cuts in and out because we just have giant windows in here and it's a super cloudy / sunny day and it's Melbourne. To bring you all up to speed, in the last video, I brought over my DP, we did location scouting and getting all the visual side of things sorted for the film. And now we've moved on to the casting / auditioning / talent scout part of the process. So for the talent scouting / auditioning process, I used a website called Star Now to put up a listing to find actors that would be suitable for the film. Now, depending on the country you're in, you'll probably have something similar to Star Now, or you could just Google it and you would be able to find something similar to that. What I did in the listing is I put in as much reference as I could and detail about the film in terms of, the shoot date, what's expected of the crew member and all those sort of things. For my listing on Star Now, I put up a brief description of my project. So I've written a short film drama, and I've said it's a very straightforward script with only a couple locations needed. Now, what I find very important when putting up a listing is putting up a character reference. And for the reference with my film, I went with Jake Gyllenhaal's character in the film Nightcrawler. Obviously, this will change depending on your film, but if you just do that little bit of research and really kind of dial in a character reference, then that's just going to help all of your applicants really realize what they're getting themselves into. For this film, I had 180 applicants, which I was actually not expecting at all. After much searching, I finally found an actor who I thought would be perfect for the role. Him and I exchanged a few messages and then we jumped over on the phone to talk more about the short film. And after just having a little chat with him and checking out his portfolio, I gave him the role. For me, it was a really easy choice. What I found in his portfolio was that he has worked on a feature film before, and I also had a reference from a colleague of mine that has used him in film before, so it just made that process a lot easier. It's great when you have a colleague refer you a crew member or an actor because you know that there's not going to be any troubles in the process. In my short, there are 3 main roles. There is the lead character and then there is a boyfriend and a girlfriend couple who come in and out of a couple of scenes. I also came across a girl who I thought would be perfect for the role. Just her look and her style and the way that she acts was exactly what I was after. So she's locked in and I've asked her if she knows someone that she can work with, that she's worked with in the past to fit a girlfriend-boyfriend role, because sometimes they're a bit difficult to come across if they are just total strangers. Searching through 180 applicants and looking at all of their show reels and all of their descriptions was a bit of a daunting process. This is why in most film experiences you would have a casting director who would go through all of that hard work for you and you just show up for auditions, or you just rely on what they say, or they can just relate to the producer, and then that way it just simplifies everything. This is why delegating jobs on a set is so vital to your project. Unfortunately for me, I don't have the budget for that, but if you do, I implore you to please delegate your work. So that's it. We are really one step closer to making my short film and I'm really excited. At the moment, I'm kind of taking a little short break from this project only because I have a short film I'm actually DPing this weekend, which I'm going to get a bunch of behind the scenes for to make another video about, but I'll be releasing that after this series, so just so there's a consistency in the uploads. So what is left in my project? I need to get props for one of the scenes. I need to have a sit down with my crew members just so we can all meet and just have a chat about the film and just get to know each other a bit better. And the last step is going to be a tech scout, which I explained in the last video, where Hayden's going to bring over all of his equipment. We're going to try and get the lead actor to come over so we can start blocking out some scenes, get his input on a couple of the setups, And then that way, when we rock up on production day, there is no messing around and we can just get straight into it. And just like that, you're all brought up to speed. So thank you again so much for tuning in for this video. I have been working on other projects where I have been collecting behind the scenes videos, which I'm really excited to release in the future. So if you want to see more of that, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.